Go.
What is up, Realms of Hyrule? Caden Katana's here again with the ROH Podcast, the #1 podcast pertaining to Realms of Hyrule. #1 mostly because it's the only one.
But, who can match this sexiness? That's us.
Yes. Joining me this week, as you've already heard, is the only person here because everybody else is working on other things because they're not losers like us. Well, the man here, he's the recorder, the audio guy. He is the Cheech to my Chong, Chaos.
Yeah. I'm the one with the most internet cred, which is horribly, horribly, horribly sad.
Well, I don't know. I got a lot of ROH credit.
Well, yeah, but outside of Ro, I think I'm the only one people even know about. That's only because I've got 10 subscribers on subscribers on a YouTube channel.
That's not saying much.
Yeah. Yeah, it really
Yeah,
is.
10 subscribers. Good for you. That's not really that much.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anyway, let's get straight on with the news. Or do you want to talk about Christmas?
Well, let's start with Christmas, since it was so recent.
Yeah, it was very recent. A couple of days ago. Christmas was here, we got gifts, it was fun. What did you get, Chaos?
I got Assassin's Creed 2, which is horribly hilarious, since I don't have the first one, and I've only played like 2 seconds of it. That's a fun game, though.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of books I have, an incense burner that looks like a dragon head, and a CD cleaner. Oh,
incense burner?
Yeah.
Wait, are you smoking the pot? I
plead the fifth on that subject.
Plead the fifth. Know what you mean by that?
Yes.
I've been pleading the fifth for at least 6 years.
Okay. I also got some, chocolate and stuff, but,
Chocolate?
Yeah.
Who gets fucking chocolate on Christmas?
Well, it helps with, Slenderman hanging around outside my room all day.
Yeah, if you say so, you weird chocolate getting bastard. It's not Valentine's, it's not Easter, it's fucking Christmas. Are you gonna die on us?
No, I'm just... Like I said, Slenderman hangs around my house, so I've got the Slender sickness. It's all kinds of fun.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
As for me, got a couple of games, got some clothes, hung out with the family. Can't complain. Not a very interesting Christmas, I'm afraid.
That's about what mine was.
Yeah, yours was. You got the pot stuff.
Uh-huh. Wait, what? No! It was my dad that got the pipe.
Wait. Oh, hey. Alright. Keeping it in the family. Good to
know. Okay, before I incriminate any more of my family.
Alright, let's get to the news. Alright, the biggest thing, well, probably not the biggest thing, but the most important thing, because it's the first thing on our list, Toru is dead. Silence. Shocked silence is all you hear.
A moment of silence for our poor, dead, drunken Kokiri, house-destroying bastard.
I wonder if Richard's gonna fuck the corpse.
Oh. Brain bleach! Oh, man. Okay, now that moment of silence is done, what's next?
What moment of silence? I was talking the whole time.
Screw silence. Okay, he's dead.
Oh, well, why is he dead? Why did he kill his character off?
I haven't actually read the topic, but I do know that Jenny. Yeah, that guy killed him. And
Jenny killed him.
Despite not having read the topic, I'm gonna say that Toru came in, got drunk, peed on the guy, and the guy punched his head into the stratosphere.
Okay, that works. Of
course. That's not what happened. Well, that's what should have happened.
Yeah, that's what should have happened.
Are you
out
catching
of character
things now too?
Huh?
Are you catching things now too?
No. The only thing I've caught is feelings from Meg, but that's all.
Anyways, next topic.
Next topic. Shop update. Chaos, you take it.
Okay, since I'm apparently the guy that handles the updates here.
Yeah,
right.
You are. Because I don't give 3 shits.
Okay, the shop update. All the starting gear you got when you made your character and any upgrades to that you've gotten since, like perks and whatnot, will now appear in your portfolio, and you can sell all that stuff.
Easy to find, basically.
Yeah.
Much easier instead of having to go all the way back and seeing what you did. And you can just go straight to your profile and get to it, right?
Yep. Well, it's your shop portfolio, but that's the basic idea.
Well, shop portfolio, it's all the same. Less clicking, more ticking, you know.
There are certain items that don't appear yet. The quest items aren't there yet because Aaron hasn't gotten the pretty pictures for them.
Yeah, he's been cuddling too much lately.
Yeah. With Will.
With Will, the spooning, cuddling duo of ROH.
It took us 2 seconds to install both admins.
Yeah, and I've already got Richard, so I'm insulting everybody this week.
Yeah, next he's gonna start on scribes.
Wait, I've already gotten onto you because, you know, you pot-smoking punk.
Yeah. Which is funny because I'm asthmatic.
Well,
I'm not that asthmatic, but I'm allergic to nicotine. It only pops up when I actually smoke, but I'm also allergic to nicotine. I don't know what's up with that.
Well, you can ingest pot any kind of way, man. I mean, you can eat it, and you can vaporize it, and you can do... Wait, why are we talking about pot on ROH?
I don't know. You're the one that started it. Anyways.
Anyway, I was going off on the administrators because the cuddling and spooning duo, and the pedophile, and you, and Mankini, and...
Me? Okay,
I said you and Mankini.
No, you've gotten Mac. Okay, next subject.
What the,
I'm working on my, guy who plays the Chaos Theory guy from Jurassic Park. Whatever his name is, I'm working on my impression of that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and as everyone knows, you can't get through a sentence for him without pausing every 2 seconds to say,
Oh, Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, that guy. Okay, now that I'm done being a dork.
Well, hold on. Chat Ghost, what do you think of all this? Nah, he doesn't like your impressions either.
I guess not. Oh, I'm not very good at them, so I'm better at chain-smoking Vegeta impressions.
Yeah, chain-smoking vagina impressions. Good to know.
Vegeta.
Whatever.
Next
update. The Christmas extravaganza stories in the winter. As you have probably read by now, the stories are up, and the winner was Meg's story, which was written by Ephraim, I believe.
Yes.
Did you read it?
I did. I voted for it, actually.
You voted for it. I voted for the Christmas cracked thing because that's...
Yeah, that was written by Umbra, which was pretty funny, but I prefer heartwarming Christmas stories.
I prefer funny, or Die Hard as my topic on Dear Bonnet. But, yeah, and there were a couple of others.
Let's see, there was a pretty funny story about Kavoth, or Quoth, or however you pronounce his frickin' name.
Kavoth by, Ash, I think?
Yeah, Ash wrote that. Then there was Warm Cookies, which was written by Sage of Earth about Kaylin, and I'm sorry, I only read half of it.
Yes.
Because I'm sorry, too. It was a good story, I just couldn't get that into it. Which is the same deal with the story about Raphael, which was written by Theon, who, on his spare time, creeps on Jonathan.
Very creepily.
Yes.
Yeah.
So much so that it actually is now Briar's nickname, and it even got a picture from Oda about it.
Wow. I wonder if Skylar's jealous.
This guy jealous of Obsidian.
Yes.
Well, Obsidian's always hanging out with Oda, so...
Oh, the lesbians.
So
well, there goes more scribe insults.
Yep. So far, the only one who skived off is Caden, because he can't really insult himself, and...
I do that all the time.
And Toru, actually. He hasn't gotten in on Toru.
I haven't touched Toru yet. Oh, that's Richard's job.
And once again with the head scribes.
I'm kidding, Richard. You know we're old buddies and old pals. I gotta do some ribbon for you. I'd say you'd look down on me, but you need a ladder to actually do that.
Don't worry, Richard. I'll look down on Caden for you.
Anyway, a little bit off topic.
Little?
Yeah. What about the Christmas cracker thingies with the making money? Whatever the hell.
Scratch off.
The scratch off.
Yeah, I think most people actually lost money net from that because of the 5 rupee prize. I think the most I've heard of anyone getting was 50 rupees, and that was Night Fang.
Yeah, I got Direcon got 20 on the first day and 10 after each one. So
yeah, I landed 20 on the first day as Aventur, but other than that, I tended 5s and 10s, a few 20s.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone got the 20 rupee prize, the heart container, or the potion of amnesia that were all laying around in there.
You mean 200
rupees? That'd have been cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd done with any of those, but okay, I know what I would have done with the heart container.
I know what Direcon would have done with all that money. Fucking stoner.
Anyways, what was
anyway,
next?
Chat. Nothing happened in the chat this week because everybody was busy.
Yep.
Yep. And I don't think any much more can be said about that. Let's just immediately move on to the tavern.
Yep. So,
Wait, hold on. Wait. What was that?
Apparently that was the podcast phone. It's a rotary phone.
Yeah, hold on. People were calling in. People were calling in to the ROH podcast. You want to get it or you want me to get it?
I'll get it.
All right.
This is Cal Slamrock, one of the podcast hosts. How may I help you?
I say, good shot.
Hello, who is this?
I am the Ghost Chat Ghost.
That's a little redundant, ain't it?
It might be a little redundant, but you know what else isn't? You are insulting my name.
Your voice keeps changing accents. Where the hell are you from?
I'm from the British Islands, all of them.
And, Mordor, evidently.
Yeah.
Because that's Germany, dude. Pick a country. Anyways,
my voice always is changing.
Dude, chat host, you said Caden into giggles. What the heck, man?
What's going on with this person? How did we even get a phone here? I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the chaos person. Oh, okay.
Fine, talk to me.
How did he even know I was speaking? Am I on the speakerphone?
Yes.
Well,
I don't know how we hooked that up to a rotary phone, but whatever.
Yeah, the less said about that, the better.
I'm the tech guy. Go with that.
Anyway, I am insulted by all the insults that you have been giving me, the Ghost Chat Ghost.
Oh, well, good for you.
What insults? You always say I'm listening, and you act like I'm there. You would know when you heard me, because my accent is very noticeable.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we would, except, you clearly are listening because you somehow knew to call us.
Well, I'm the Ghost Chat Ghost. I see everything.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. But I have a question for you, Mr. Ghost.
What do you have?
How on earth did you get this number? We have never posted it up anywhere.
Well, you'll see. I know all. How do you think I always get in the chat with no name?
I figured you were just a graphical glitch, actually.
We're not, you fucking cocksucker. I am no goddamn glitch. I am a ghost.
Yeah, well, dude, Slenderman's my frickin' roommate. I'll just sick him on you.
I've been around for a very long time, and I am insulted by what your people say about me.
Okay.
And I just want to say, I like to milk my nipples and drink the milk that comes out.
Good for you. I'm gonna hang up now.
I think he hung up on us, man.
Oh. Well then,
That was No, I'm afraid to ask why his accent kept changing on us there for a while. Apparently he's from the British Islands and Germany and Australia
And Mordor.
and Mordor.
That was definitely an orcish accent I heard in there.
I thought I heard a Scottish accent for a while. Then
I heard that one too.
how did he do it? Ach, no.
I don't know. Maybe he's from maybe he's related to Ahmed.
That was the stupidest pun I have ever heard.
Beware my puns, they are horrible.
What else do you like that's horrible?
Depends on what you mean.
Well,
Well, I like Batman and Robin. That's pretty horrible.
wait a minute. Why would you like Batman and Robin?
Mr. Freeze and his puns.
Wow. Batman and Robin. You
Oh,
weird fuck.
yeah, I know I'm gonna get flames for that.
Yeah, people are just gonna insult the living fuck out of you for that.
You know what I say to that?
What?
I'll bet I can turn up the heat I'm gonna get.
How?
Super Mario 64 was the worst 3D Mario platformer, and Super Mario Sunshine was the best. Come at me, haters!
You heard him. You heard it here, folks. Chaos wants you to come at him. You sick fuck.
I'll be waiting for you with a whiff of the old brimstone.
Apparently, Ghost came back with an Irish accent.
Yeah, I was supposed to be doing Scottish, but yeah. I play
Wow.
Demo Man on Team Fortress 2 and like 2 times a year I play it.
Wow. Wow. Anyway, speaking of, oh gosh, let's move on to what's going on in the tavern.
Once again, nothing.
Once again,
Well, it's the same rate
well-
as the thing. It's the same as the chat, dude.
same as the chat. Yes, same as the chat. Once again.
We send up these white flowers for our dead RP board.
Well,
Okay, it's not dead. The RP forums have been decently active, but the tavern chat.
what has happened in the tavern? I must ask. Since
The last podcast went up,
yes,
we had some comments on that. Do we want to read those now, or?
let's not read them. People can read them themselves. Screw 'em.
Yeah. Then you upload the Christmas Deer Chronic,
Oh yes, my favorite. I really enjoyed that.
his favorite Christmas movie.
My favorite Christmas movie, which started off as Die Hard, and I had to go with Mexican Santa Claus.
Yeah. I suppose if I had to list a favorite Christmas movie,
Favorite Christmas movie?
it would be,
What would it be?
it would be Jingle All the Way.
You just said that because Ghost Chat Ghost may or may not have been Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I like it because Arnie punches out a bunch of Santa Clauses. It's awesome.
I used to like that as a kid.
And it has a great remix of one of his lines. I listen to the Put the Cookie Down remix every day. It's awesome.
Put the cookie down now.
I may even post a link to that in the video when it goes up.
Wow.
I probably won't because I'm going to be lazy about writing descriptions because it'll probably be like 8 in the morning.
Plus, you're going to be watching Batman and Robin because you like shitty Arnold movies, apparently.
Nah, after this I'm going to go watch Predator. Because I need to
Oh.
get to the chopper.
You know what? Off topic a little bit, but this is ROH Podcast. We get a little off topic. This is the 5th time in the last week I have discussed an Arnold movie. I don't know why.
Because he's got discussable movies. I can't say they're all good movies, but they're discussable.
Oh, there's a lot of great ones. Total Recall.
Total
Good.
Recall, the first two Terminator movies.
Last Action Hero I liked.
I haven't seen that one.
It's like a parody of all the action flicks. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
The
Ah.
only Arnold Schwarzenegger movie I can definitely say I didn't care for was Junior. 'Cause
No one liked Junior.
one, the Arnie-headed baby was just Ugh.
That was too weird. If you want to see a good Danny DeVito Arnold movie, watch Twins.
Yeah, the premise was messed up, and honestly, no one watches Arnold movies to see him act like a scientist. We want to see him punch things.
Yeah, Commando.
And
That is
yes.
an awesome Arnold movie.
Yeah.
It's extremely ridiculous. It's a very 80s, awesome movie.
Yeah. Stupid as hell, but awesome.
Yes.
Kinda like
Anyway,
Judge
yeah, I should watch that one again. But
Yeah.
I
Dredd. Dredd
digress.
or Commando?
Yeah, I digress. Let's move on. We've talked about the tavern. We talked about the chat.
We talked about Arnie.
We talked about Arnold. We talked Ghost Chat Ghost. Now it's time to look back. Look back to 2012. Anything about 2012? Favorite, notable, unforgettable moments you like to talk about, buddy?
The most memorable things that have actually wrapped up that started in 2012 would be the time, the Festival of Time.
Festival of Time. I didn't attend it, so
Neither did I, because I was either in the Lost Woods or derping around in Clocktown or in Hyrule Castle City with Evelyn.
Speaking of Lost Woods,
Yeah, the Lost Woods.
yeah,
That was pretty memorable. Only one group has finished it yet. And apparently, I don't remember if we talked about this in the last podcast because my memory is horrible and I don't feel like watching it. Do you remember what happened to the groups that fell out?
we didn't talk about it, so I don't know what happened.
Let's see. The first group that went in it, hold on. The first group that dropped out was Garulia, Curtis, Ikanyu, and Keen, and they had like the worst personalities to put in the group.
Yeah.
And apparently they just evolved into infighting and left. Oh, and Ikanyu killed himself and turned into a Stavros. It was weird.
Well, it goes without saying.
Then there was Vice, Hikali, Wolfie Ripper.
Wolfie Ripper? Who the fuck is Wolfie Ripper?
I don't know. He was.
Wasn't that, no, it's like...
That was an old friend
Oh.
of Zella's. They had a falling out a while back. He
Who?
He was an old friend of Zello's.
Oh, he was a friend of... That's right.
Yeah.
He was around for a while and he disappeared.
Yeah, they had a bit of a falling out.
I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah.
Let's not... Nothing too personal.
Yeah,
on
well,
our-
not, that's all we're gonna say on that matter. Who was their fourth? Oh no, that was the group Keen went into. Zane was the fourth with Garulia's group.
Oh, well, that makes it even worse.
Yeah. They left because they just got bored.
No, this place is boring. Let's go punch bitches. Okay.
Yeah. Except like, Keen disappeared. Wolfie retired from the RP, as far as I can tell. Vice was retired, and Kali was retired.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of forethought in that quest group.
Yeah. The next quest group to drop out was actually the one I was in. That was, no, sorry. Drake Paradel, Shadow Main Zero, Sion Drake, and Zephy made a group. Not Sion Drake. What am I talking about? Sion Brink made a group,
Right.
but that one just disbanded when before it even got there, when the whole thing with the tournament went down.
Yeah.
Then the next group was me, Jonathan, Verid, and Red, and we had to leave the forest because Nock and Carr suck at recruiting people, and we had to go do some recruiting, and we couldn't figure out what to do.
That happens.
Three more groups have sprung up since then, but they haven't started yet.
Ah.
Then Kalen, Liam, Sage of Earth, and damn, who else? September went in. They haven't finished yet because apparently they're just wandering around like chickens with their head cut off. Liam got replaced with Drake Paradel because he went into a coma, as far as I can tell. He left
Wow.
for some reason. He's
People
back
always
now though,
leaving,
but
going, yeah.
after that, throat hurts.
I wonder why.
The next one, the only other remaining group was Nightfang, Gunner, Balthazar, who's played by Matt, Gunner's played by Toru, and Silas. They're the only group to actually finish the quest.
Well, they won by default.
Yeah, well, Kalen's group is still in there, and some other groups haven't started yet, but yeah, they're the only ones to finish it. And apparently they did the best actually in the quest, so it wasn't just luck, they actually did things pretty well.
Ah, well, that makes sense.
Considering the group that went in there, I am not surprised. Mac's pretty smart. Most of them are pretty smart, so all of them are actually, as far as I can tell. I don't know.
Uh,
I don't think that Silence is the only bunch there's one of that bunch that isn't on staff nowadays.
yeah.
Um,
Anyway,
yeah.
so now that we've mentioned all that,
Yeah. The
Eh.
only other notable thing that I was really part of for the whole thing was the Slender competition.
Slender competition, which evolved into,
The Row Skype chat.
which has involved to,
The podcast.
yes, that's very good. Something I wasn't involved in became something I was involved in because it's all about me. Yes, I'm a dick. I have no idea why I did that. But seriously, I really did like the Skype chat. 6
I
hours.
liked what I was in there, but I left like 2 hours in, and then it went on for 4 more hours, and I was like, no, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I can't even remember who was really all that left. It was me. I think Skylar was still there.
Oda and Briar, I think.
Oda, I don't know. I think they might have left, but I think they might have been there. Somebody else. No, I can't remember.
I don't know, I wasn't there.
Yeah. Anyway, anything else for me would be Prince Logan's death. Pretty notable.
Yeah, but that ties into Kakariko, and that whole scene hasn't unraveled yet, so hasn't wrapped
Yeah.
up yet, so that's why I didn't touch on that.
Yeah, technically, kind of might go into next year.
Yeah. At this rate, it will.
Okay, man. Keep your fluids to yourself there.
That was a burp.
Yeah, exactly. Keep your fluids to yourself.
Okay, before my voice gives out,
All right, let's move on.
characters New Year's resolutions.
Yeah. Any resolutions for your character? Quick.
None of them for Liara or Aventur, except Liara wants to steal some stuff. Aventur wants to get some guards for Evelyn, get up to Hyrule Castle City, and talk to his sister, because, you know, he just met her,
Yes.
like, today. And
Well-
RP, it hasn't been a day since they've met.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. And
It's
they
been
met
3
months ago, real life. It's horrible.
Yeah. Fucking time discrepancy.
Yeah, and
Tom-
he wants to
Tom.
try and get his memories back of when he was Aventur Belter instead of Aventur Magnus.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, what about you?
As for Caden, for now, I guess he kind of wants to ward it in. That's
Oh
fine.
yeah, Aventur wants that one too.
Yeah. And Direcon wants more money so he can buy more Kakaya.
And so he can sell more and smoke more Kakaya. Okay,
Yes.
anything else you want to say on this subject?
Not really.
Okay,
What? You okay, man?
yeah, my voice is trying to give out on me.
Well, that's good because the next one, all mine. Dramatic post reading.
Oh no, I said I do one and I have to. I need to hunt up Gabriel's post. Crap.
Oh, you sound like you're.
I'm gonna try it.
Oh God.
It's gonna be all kinds of fun.
Instead of dramatic post reading, it'll be scratchy post reading.
This might actually cause my voice to give out, but I'm gonna try it anyways because I'm a masochist and I'm a glutton for punishment.
Chaos being a masochist. You don't hear that on any other ROH podcast.
Or any other podcast for that matter.
Exactly. Anyway, the post I am going to read, and dramatically read, it is Caden's recent post in Stellarium in Hyrule Palace. Pause real quick if you have to look for it, otherwise I'm going to start. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Caden wasn't sure how to react to this information. The information that is what was posted a couple posts back. So you might want to read through it to get to this point. Alright. Not only had he known Miney, but he hadn't seen her since he has. Which, he's talking about Leo. It doesn't really look like he's talking about anything. He's about talking about Leonardo seeing her. He had...
Bard.
Yeah, the Bard and Caden had seen her about the same time, which Caden thought they knew each other. Anyway. Oh no, actually, go back, hold on. Not only had he known Miney, he being Leo, known, which is kind of an archaic way of saying he had sex with her. And not only had he had sex with Miney, but he hasn't seen her since then. In case anyone was confused about that, that's what I was talking about. I just now realized that's what I was talking about.
Okay.
Sorry. Context.
Caden.
Context. Okay.
Ow.
Now, yeah.
You're like really loud, now you're like really quiet.
Well, I did that.
Okay, that's true. Quit doing that now.
Okay. Sorry, folks. Sorry to the 12 listeners reading this. Or
What?
Shut up. The 12 listeners listening in. I don't think the 12 listeners could listen.
13 counting chat goes, because remember, he's watching us.
Oh shit, I forgot.
With his myriad accent.
Yeah. Anyway, back to my dramatic post. Niami confirmed they met during the festival. Was he true then? Was it true then? Had Miney ran off? Why? Did someone else snatch her when she was unguarded? Had she ran off on her own? If so, where was she? Wouldn't she had contacted him? That's a weird structure of a sentence. Wouldn't she had contacted him? Even though he was no longer at the tavern. That's not even a fucking... Oh, that's a comma, sorry. Even though he was no longer at the tavern, comma, Charlie, the person that now runs the tavern, had promised to keep him updated on the situation. Perhaps she truly was gone. It was only then he had realized Niami was talking to him. Oh yeah, that is truly all I want. I had only assumed my dear Miney had run off with Mr. Riley. But I don't think that is the case. That isn't the case. Caden trailed off. But if that isn't the case... Fuck, I misread that.
Just reading your own post now, huh?
But if that isn't the case, Caden trailed off. Caden had been under the assumption that he had ran off. They had ran off together for so long, but the possibility that the problem was either something far more sinister or something that he himself had done hadn't crossed his mind, because he's an egotistical dick that drinks and smokes. It was then he realized how much things had changed these past few months. No longer was he A. One too many A's there. I wonder why. Maybe I should just add an A after everything. Maybe no longer was he a simple bartender dealing with minor scuffles and goofy entertainment. No, now he was a general, leader of the entire Hyrulean army. Even if he did get Miney back, would she want to remain here? That is, of course, assuming Miney ever came back. Somehow, he knew that her coming back may never happen. That she was long gone. If, note the lowercase, because I don't proofread this shit. Proofreading is for cowards and people with time and people that aren't lazy. So, fuck proofreading. If that was the case, what then for him? Would he continue on without her? She had changed his life so much the past few years, and while he had dealt with her absence the best he could, the realization was more painful than it ever had. I should have been then. Again, no proofreading. I'm not a fucking coward. At any rate, if he knows anything at all, I will not hold it against him, Caden said, addressing Niami before turning to Leonardo. Mr. Riley, is there anything else you can remember? Anything from a conversation you two had? Caden asked. His voice wasn't that of the authoritarian that he put on when directing soldiers, nor did it show any signs of humor or snark or anything else, because quite clearly he was trying to be serious. That's why his voice sounded like something from a fucking Batman movie. Or Silent Snake, which is kind of what I'm trying to go for. Sorry if you don't get the reference. His voice was that of a simple father, wanting to see his daughter again. Yeah, I think my voice is starting to go now.
Next time on Realms of Hyrule podcast, everyone's voice goes out.
Only if the first one fails and you have to redo it.
Jeez.
Yeah, a little aside here. At this point, we've been doing this for over 2 hours.
Yeah, this is the second time we've done this podcast.
Yeah, and the first time was a lot funnier and had a lot more insults.
And then it just died horribly when Fraps crashed on us.
Yeah.
Now recording in Audacity too.
So this is the second one. So if it seems a little rushed, it's because we just want to get this shit over with.
And that's also why our voices aren't quite up to the task as much as they usually are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I want to note that we kind of skipped something this time around. Bosses we want to fight.
Or you can, hold on.
Let's do that on the next time.
Yeah, we did. Damn it. Okay, my turn. My time for the dramatic post reading.
Yeah, back to the thing. Where is it?
It is in Kakariko's Ruin, the Kakariko Ruin subform, and the Kakariko's Ruin topic.
Yes.
Page 3, about a fifth of the
fourth
way
way
down.
down. Yeah.
And this one is done by Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Yes. This character is Gabriel Rosencruz. Context, this is his first post. There is no fucking context.
Yes. Just proceed.
Yes.
It's like 5 words long. Read the fucker.
Gabriel looked around as he exited his parents' house.
Wait, are you... Wait a minute. Why are you doing that sort of voice?
'Cause I can. Kakariko Village appeared to be under heavy siege by an army of skeletons. Not my problem. Time to get out of here, he thought as he began moving towards the south entrance. He supposed he could have stuck around and tried to find work. But somehow...
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. He was looking for work in the middle of a siege. What the hell was he going to do? Bartend? Clean
Well,
something?
hold on. I'm not done with that sentence yet.
Oh. Okay, go on.
But somehow he doubted there would be many people looking to hire him.
Well, no shit. All the shit's going on. I don't think many people are looking for hirees anyway.
Well, he is a mercenary, so he might have been wrong.
Oh, he's a mercenary. I didn't know that.
Context, I provide none of it. He passed a few people... sorry. He passed a few people on his way out, but didn't bother to stop to help. They would either survive or die, and he didn't care either way.
He's a dick.
Yes, he is. Now I'm going to go punch puppies off my castle tower.
So is that your raspy voice, vagina?
More or less. It's the best I can do right now.
It sounds kind of like a ghoul from Fallout.
Also sounds kind of like Nappa from Dragon Ball Z Abridged, or not Abridged, but Kai.
Huh.
Anyways, wow, that actually made my regular voice come back a bit.
Oh, good. Alright, next item, the podcast announcement.
I guess this is back to me doing this.
Yes, you do it this time. You did it last time, you do it again.
I'm the announcer guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, as you may have noticed, we sometimes have trouble coming up with topics to discuss. So, if all you viewers out there,
All 12 of you.
yes, have a topic you want to see discussed, or you want to make a comment that you want to see read on the forum, or you just want to flame me, which we'll read on the podcast anyways,
Yeah.
send myself a PM, send Caden a PM, send Oda a PM, send somebody on this podcast team a PM, and we will
We'll
post
put
it in the group PM between us, and we will discuss it in the podcast.
Exactly.
Don't send any PMs to the Realms of Hyrule YouTube that the podcasts are uploaded on. The only time anyone checks those is when the episodes are actually being uploaded.
Yeah.
So you won't see those until next week. So we won't see them until next week, after we've already done that week's podcast. So don't PM those. Subscribe if you want, but don't PM it.
Yes. So, any comments you have this week, you'll hear it on number 3. and so forth.
Yep. Okay. Now
Uh,
for the question of the week, Caden is going to explain what that is.
The question of the week is basically our way of getting guests on this show. As you can tell, us two talking to each other might be funny for a while, but after a
it's not
while,
the best thing ever.
yeah, it's some funny stuff. Well, we think it's funny. You probably
Hope
hate
it's funny.
and we hope it's funny. You all might have quit like 30 minutes ago. But
We promised the first one was funnier. If there had been a way to salvage that and get to you, we would have.
yeah, we promise you the first one was a lot better. We tried to emulate it the best we could, even though I kind of like Ghost Jack Ghost coming up. Yeah, his accent wasn't the same the first time around. I'll say
No,
that
it wasn't.
much.
It was even worse.
It was a lot funnier this time.
Yeah. Ghost Jack Ghost did appear in the first podcast. He had like a semi-British accent that sounded faker than Greg's
Yes.
or mine. I'm like, Caden, can you emulate that for us?
Oh, his first accent?
Yeah, the British one.
It was something a little like this. It sounded kind of like a Cockney accent, but for some reason it wasn't. Or perhaps it was something like this. Which one was it? Was it the first or second?
It sounded more like the second.
Yeah, it was sort of like this, which to me kind of sounds like a gay Britain. So, what, I'm emulating Aaron now?
Well, little chap, we can't do British accents forever, so let's move on.
Yeah. And just for note, Aaron, I made a joke about you in the other one, except it was about gay glitter vampires. Chaos made the joke, and I kind of
Yes,
said
I
something.
said I was waiting for the first Twilight character to show up
Yeah.
so
And you
that
said,
Nightfang would rage. But then Kane said Bro isn't about Twilight, and I said, yeah, we don't have many gay boys in glitter.
gay boys and glitter, and I said, don't talk about Aaron now. Why are we explaining jokes from the other one? That no
They
one
can't hear.
Yeah, because they can't hear.
Suck. Okay, next. Continue with the explanation, good fellow.
Alright, anyway, we're talking about the question of the week. You can be a guest host. All you gotta do is answer the question of the week, which this week it's more of a guessing game, is how many posts will be made on ROH between the time this is posted online, which Chaos will make a note of in the post itself, and it'll also include a +1 for his post itself, and Friday night, January 4th, 2013, 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, which is 1 o'clock where Chaos is, 6 o'clock in England, and I don't know where else because screw everywhere else. The only thing is, make sure that your guess is the closest to what it will actually be without going over. If you don't want to be on the podcast, you can just say, I don't want to be on it, or you can nominate someone to be on it. If they don't want to be on it, too bad. We'll get them on here somehow anyway.
We'll drug them and tie them up.
Yes. Wait, this ain't your sexual fantasies, dude.
Mine. It's Aaron's.
Oh, well, no, that's just too far. Aaron's not here to defend himself.
Good point. Good point. That was too far. I'm sorry, Aaron.
How can you say such a thing? I would never say such a thing about Aaron.
Yeah, it's more Richard stuff anyways.
Yeah, he would type a
Okay.
Kokiri and wait a couple hours and do... Anyway, that's way off topic.
Okay, and that was a little creepy and weird, and we're sorry. We're sorry, Richard.
Actually, I'm not. That's some funny stuff. I'll make a joke about it every week if I have to.
He will, too.
Yes.
That's why you all listen to hear us insult the other staff members.
Yeah.
And to do
Anyway.
dramatic meetings. Anyways,
Uh,
today's question of the week. Or this
which
week's question of the week.
which I've already said, which was...
Yeah, guess the stuff. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
How many posts there will be between now and the January 4th, Friday, January 4th at 12 o'clock is the Eastern Standard Time.
Huh?
Yeah, because
Wait. 12 a.m., noon, or midnight?
12 a.m. is midnight, 12 p.m. is noon,
Right, I wasn't paying attention to the AM PM thing. Okay.
obviously.
Yeah.
What do I pay you for?
Sound. And hooking up speaker modules to rotary dial phones.
Oh, yeah. Whenever we get random guests.
Yes.
I hope there aren't any more special guests that show up as time goes on. But
Well,
that's
we
just
never
me.
Well, you never know.
Wait, we got another call?
Yes, it appears we do.
I wonder who it is this time.
Alright, do you want to answer it or shall I?
Why you answered the last one, I'll answer this one. Hello, ROH Podcast, Caden speaking. Hello? Who is this?
They hung up. What the crap was that?
What the fuck was that all about? It sounded like someone coughing and they hung up on us.
That was weird, okay,
I'm afraid to ask what's going on there, but I think it's best to leave things unsaid and just move on.
maybe the chat goes threw up on the phone.
Yeah, maybe that was Ghost Chat Ghost.
Yeah.
Do you
Still the
think
most
it was
pathetic
Ghost Chat
name.
Ghost?
Hey, Chat Ghost, do you think it was Ghost Chat Ghost?
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
The redundant name that has now the title of his personage.
yeah. Oh, wait, I thought Ghost Chat, he was mad because we kept saying he was on here and he really isn't.
You know what I say to that?
What?
I don't care.
And on that note, I think this ends another episode of the mad ramblings of a crazy man and me. This has been Caden Katanas
Chaos Slamrock.
and
Ghost Chat Ghost.
Ghost Chat Ghost, all saying thanks for listening and we can't wait to hear from you. See you next week.
Thank you.
On-
and
See you next week on the ROH Podcast. Thank you and good night.
Thank you. Good night, folks.